Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Halto, and today I will be doing a walk here at the district of Post Chiquito, situated here in Aruba. I will be walking from my current location, which is the Spans Lagoon, a Spanish lagoon, up until the Mangel Halto beach. In this view, you can appreciate, among other things, on my right side, the WEP water and energy plant for the whole island. Probably you could see the crane, the container crane. So the port for containers and shipping is situated there. There's a yacht club over there, and behind it you can also see the Palm Island, which is like a recreational island that many visit over there. And on this side, before we start the walk, we can see some sailing ships, obviously, and on the right side we have a bridge with some fishing boats over there. But in our case, we are going to go to our left towards the Mangel Halto beach. Welcome to my channel. Let me wear this because it's extremely sunny today, as it is usual on Aruba, and it's very, very hot right now. But I did choose this time of day to do this walk because I do believe that it will show you, without any color correction, the true colors of the beach. Worth mentioning here is the Marina Pirata restaurant, which is a seafood restaurant, and it's very popular for sunset dining. That's like a painting of how your dinner would be back there. We're not gonna go visit that today, but maybe at some point I will start to, how would I say it? I would start to review more and more restaurants at some point. I do believe, but it is a question of one by one. It's not easy to be making all of these videos. I get a lot of requests lately, and I mean a lot, and so I try to tackle each and every one of them one by one, and hopefully they are to your liking. I'm checking the camera right now because I do believe the shot is a little bit too, the horizontal of it looks weird. I think it's good now, right? I think it's better. So when I finish with my filming and such, oftentimes the camera will lose some of its horizontal settings. And so yeah, from this side you can see what the Marina Pirata is all about. And it doesn't look too good, but it doesn't look much right now. But during sunset, it's amazing, and they have some waters. They have some lights in the water at night, and it looks really nice. And I've heard that the food is good from some, and I've heard it's not great. I haven't been there in quite a few years, so I could not talk much about that. I'm not an expert food reviewer either, so don't expect much from me. I just like eating, just like eating, as most of you do. And Obviously, if the food is bad, I've mentioned it in other videos, if the food is bad, I will tell you. I will tell you, but I know people that are very critical, and sometimes I trust their opinion even more than mine. So yeah, sometimes I trust their opinion even more than mine with the food, because they probably know a little bit better or a little bit more. They know how to cook and everything, and sometimes that's part of the whole experience. For me, I believe that a restaurant should not only have good food, but service, a nice place just in general, and such a combination of things, in other words. So again, the Palm Island is over there. You still see it. And the islands that you can see in front of our coast, we call them Reef Islands. And we will be walking up until those mangroves all the way back there, which is the Mangel Halto. Let me get down on this pier briefly. So I do believe that I can get a better shot of the rocks over there. I don't know if I could do that. And in case you're wondering if you can swim here, yes, you can. It is fairly safe, but I do believe that it would be better to, it would be better to leave it to those who are good at swimming. So don't try to, like, not a beginner or someone that doesn't know how to swim, try to avoid these areas. So these beaches, I mean, so getting in the water. Let me try to walk a little bit more on this side. Now, my intention today is to not do any coloring to the video, with maybe an exception of some shade. So sometimes when I'm under these trees, I put up I raise the shade a little bit, because otherwise it could get really dark. But the water looks really nice on this day, as it does on most days of the year, probably all days of the year, even when we have some rain in the area. Now, along this road and along this beach, you can find many of these stairs that could help you get into the water. People do use them also for when they come with a boat, say maybe a kayak or a small boat, they will have easy access to the water with them. Now, originally I was going to do this walk a little bit longer, actually quite a bit longer, but upon doing more and more research, I realized that I better start where I did and then head to the Mangel Halto beach, which is by no means a short walk, but the other one would have been a really long one. And so, yeah, I changed plans last minute, and I do believe that this walk is a very beautiful one. And my excuses for the loud cars passing by. So should we go here? Let's check it out. Oh, this is nice. Certainly a very nice access to the beach with stairs. And certainly for snorkeling, this area is probably one of the best in Aruba. And I'm not just talking about this beach, but also mostly over there, and where I doubt you can see it, but there are some buoys that are marked where there are some sites of interest for what's the like the deeper snorkeling. All right. I think this is beautiful, by the way. I mean, even if I live here, but I think the ocean with these type of trees hanging like this, it just looks very different, and it's very, very typical of like mostly the ABC Islands, and certainly Aruba has many of them. Today I'm also testing a new audio recorder, so a new microphone and a new audio recorder. It is windy, but I hope that it can improve and it can help and make my life a little bit easier. No stairs here, and no jumping either. It's pretty shallow. So no jumping from these rocks mostly. The water is not too deep. Even like where I see that gentleman swimming, it seems like he could, you know, touch the floor, it seems. So do not do that. And by the way, along this road, what is it called? I think I'm not sure if this is Watstraat also, but in any case, there are many Airbnb, should you be interested, many of them. And imagine staying at an Airbnb like this one and having every morning and every day a view like this. I think that's extremely nice. Let's see if we can go on this side. Now it is very windy again, and let me just I don't like to try to avoid filming people as much as I can. There's a frog there, fake frog. What's that? Oh, there's a pole here, and it's moving. That's why it's sounding like that. So yeah, this is one of those areas that I think that is underrated as far as the beach. It is mentioned and talked about occasionally, but I do believe not enough. It's certainly a very, very beautiful part of Aruba. And quite a few months ago, I don't know if it's been a year already, but quite a few months ago I did do a I did do a Mangel Halto walk. Now back then, as I've only recently started doing commentary during my walk videos, back then it was a quiet walk, but I thought it was a really interesting walk too. And we are heading there today, so no worries. I do hope this video doesn't get too long, because lately it's been a little bit harder for me to save and edit these videos. So as you can see, there are many stairs, many access to the beach. And if you are into Instagram and such things as I am, they are beautiful to take photos, beautiful spots. And the best times are, say, up until like 1 p.m. or so. Like, it doesn't mean that after 1 p.m. it's not good, but the lighting is better at that time. You know, so yeah. So you can imagine your Instagram photo here. And look at the amazing blue, shades of blue, the 50 shades of blue. Yeah, I can definitely see one, certainly over here. There's one in the middle, and then there's the really bright ones. And then even outside, the darker ones. Most definitely. Let's continue our walk. Okay, there's some music here. Let's see if by the way, these cactuses also grow here on Aruba in the wild, and these also. So it's definitely, oh, I have to really avoid this music. Let me walk really fast by this place, because it's definitely going to affect my copyright on the YouTube, and I can definitely get flagged for it. So as I told you in many other episodes, we love our music and we're loud with it. And I think that that's probably the happy island vibe that we have always. Now I don't have anything against it per se. I just think that it's often a problem for my videos, and they can get flagged. And many people tell me, well, don't worry, the music makes it fun and everything. And I agree with it, because it's not that I don't agree. I just think that my channel can get shut down at some point, and we don't want to do that, obviously. I wouldn't want to start a new channel, and with all the work that involves. Wow, look at this one. Another really great access to the beach. So it seems like they almost compete which one is nicer. So this is one of those areas, one of those Airbnbs rather, Bella Horizonte apartments. A sign says for rent starting at $100. And do I think it's worth it? Take a look at your view. I certainly believe so. And while you don't have sand here directly at at your Airbnb, there's certainly nice areas over there. Let's see if I can pass here really quickly. And I'm pretty sure that you are still at awe of all the colors of this. Pass this side. Whoa! Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. So I thought I touched the tripod, and because I saw her just grabbing the phone, it was gonna fall down. So she's like, no, it's not you, it's not you. And I was pretty sure I didn't touch it, but I wasn't entirely sure. Whoa! I wasn't entirely sure. What was that? And because I do have a backpack with me, as you saw, and I just, yeah, I don't want to break somebody's phone. So let's see. Look at this beautiful tree, by the way. That is really, really, really nice. And during the day, the colors also change. Like if you come in the morning, you'll have certain type of colors, and then, so I'm talking about the water now. And then midday and afternoon and sunset, different colors. Sunset here is very, very beautiful too. And I want to show briefly the buoys out there. There's one there, and there should be one, I think, way over here. So the snorkeling can happen like all the way over here, but it's not entirely recommended to come and do it alone. It's not beginner. Well, this first part probably is, but it's not much to see. But then the outer part, I would recommend coming here with a, what do you call it? With a tour. They have snorkeling tours over here, and it's very interesting. And I have heard that they've seen turtles over here also. So that's another like interesting thing you could see. How many of them are, I don't know, and at what time, probably the morning time. Probably the morning time. And we'll get back there behind the mangroves in just a bit. I just wanted to show you this part too. It's a little bit wavy today, I think. It's usually very safe over here. If you have children, you can come here and stay on this side. It's very safe, very shallow. But on this day, it's a little bit, you can see some waves. It's very windy, as usual, but sometimes it does get a little bit extra windy. And for a month like September, like we are right now, and this is being filmed, it's a little bit odd to see this many waves here at the Mangel Halto. There's like a small store there. I'm not sure if they have, seems like they would have like refreshments or something. There are no real like public restroom rather, here, I do not believe. So keep that in mind. And here are the mangroves of Mangel Halto. Mangel being referred to as a name for mangroves, Mangel, and Halto is like they are a little bit taller than maybe the usual mangroves, and that's why it's Mangel Halto. That's a beautiful access to the beach. In recent years, they have done some minor, how would I call it, improvements, or like they've done some renovations, and yeah, it's definitely looking good right now. And this is one of the nicest spots where especially local families come here to play and to swim. It is very hot. It is very, very hot, and I think I'm gonna get into the ocean, into the beach, into the water after this one to cool off. And this is the other side of the Mangel Halto. I am really, really hoping that the audio is okay today. It was actually worse in one of my other recent walks, and I was able to, how do you call it? I was able to repair it a little bit, but that's always like a difficult thing to do. The audio is always a difficult thing. In case you're wondering about the mangroves, now this is the start of the mangroves trees. So that's the way it starts to come up, and not all of them are going to actually form into a mangrove, but that's the way it starts to come up, and it takes a lot of years, like a lot of years, to get to, say, what we see here, like what we see, these big ones. Now, as a child, I used to come here a lot for parties. Used to look a little bit different, but this one and all of these were here already, and I think this one has grown a little bit more than it used to be. Over here, it's very shallow, so on this side you can see where the couple is. You can definitely get in, and if you have children, this is one of those nice options compared to, say, a baby beach, which is also very popular with kids and with just about everybody also. The only difference with this one is that in certain areas, you will have a lot of rocks like these. And so the best thing for that would be to have them wear like a special shoe, right? So they can walk around here in the water without any problem. And even here, right, on the beach also, it's very, very rocky at certain parts. So we are coming at the end of this walk. Now, there is also like a place that you can walk on that side, but I'm not going to go there today because I don't know the conditions over there today, so I would prefer to avoid it and focus mainly on the Mangel Halto. In case you're wondering about that area, during the walk I previously mentioned, you can definitely see me walking back there and have an idea of how that area is. It's not too good for swimming, but it is an interesting area to walk around, and you will definitely go into the mangroves. But please remember that once you get in there, there'll probably be some mosquitoes and such. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this walk, and let me know what else you are interested in watching. So I know, I mean, I have a lot of ideas, but sometimes your feedback certainly helps me into deciding which one comes first, which one is doable and such. Nothing further. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.